Hi, it is week 3. Well, actually, no, week 1 just ended, but I'm making this video for week 3 because I missed my window of opportunity for week 2. But I did just want to put up another video because I like to, have a presence in the class, and you may have noticed that I don't really take part in the discussion. I like that to be self-directed. I like you guys to, drive that, and if the first week is any indication, it's going to be great. So I am very pleased with the way the discussion's been going. It's a reminder, and you may be doing it anyway, but make sure that for your book club discussion or your book group discussion that you start each post with the name of the book that you're talking about. A couple things I wanted to let you know about, not specific to this week. One of the things is your posts, and I'll mention this when I do the grading, but when you do your posts, it sounds crazy, but instead of doing one big post where you talk about all the articles or all of your ideas, split it up. Use, one thought for the first post, and then do another post. That way it's easier when we're doing threaded replies that people can respond to a specific point. Also, it gets you more grades. I mean, when I'm doing the first week, I'll be a little, if you make 3 great points, I'll count that. But from here on out, make sure that your post has sort of one point to it. I mean, obviously you can have sub points. I'm not saying you have to have a 3-sentence post, but if you've got 3 big ideas, write 3 posts, because then you get credit for 3 posts, and also it makes it easier for people to respond. I believe I am now repeating myself, so I'll move on. Posts, I haven't even looked at your essays yet, but I'm very excited about it. I did want to give you a warning, although it's the past now as you're viewing this, but my son is graduating on Saturday, so I'm going to be a basket case this week, so I don't know how up on the grading I will be, but after graduation, it'll be smooth sailing. Here's hoping. So I think that's all that I had in general things, the discussion. For this week we're doing sexy books. They're not really sexy, but they're romances, and all 3 of these books are on my summer reading list for the high school, and I've book talked the entire freshman class on Friday and then again today. And it was so much fun, and I've had kids come in already and ask for these books. I adored Simon. I found it to be hysterically I adored all of the books that you're reading are books that I'm crazy about. Now, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't like these books, but I'm a little tender-hearted about them. So if you don't like them, you have to have a reason, all right? But Simon, I just thought was hysterical. I compare it to Downton Abbey when I book talk it to the kids. Everything was great, and All the Bright Places is just a heartbreaker. So they're all 3 terrific books, and they all sort of look at teenage love in a different way. So we're talking about romance, and kids need to look at romance. There's some stuff here from Sylvia, from Anita Sylvie. I do use her for an intro a lot. It looks like Donna Friedis's. That's from 2009, so it's not brand new titles, but they're still good. Then there's Carlisle Weber, A Guide to Reading Interests for GLBTQ teens, and then Out and Ignored, which is 10 years old, and here in Massachusetts, it's not probably as much of an issue. I was just visiting with my nieces who are in Ohio, and I asked them, how their schools deal with transgender kids in specific, but gay kids too, and they're like, we don't talk about it. It's not something that comes up, and it's it's sad for me. Anyway, so things may be different depending on where in the country you end up. So it's something important to be aware of the needs of all your kids. Let's see. I don't really have anything specific to say other than read my little tiny piece of content, and then you're off. There's some reading, there's your book, there's the discussion, your blog. Good grief. Sorry about all the work, but really, I have to. I hope you're having a nice spring, and I will hopefully see you at the beginning of week 4. Take care. Bye-bye.